Hey students, this is Mrs. Tran-Bloom. We are going to learn how to add and subtract rational expressions. So remember, rational expression is like a ratio. So that's sort of like a fraction, right? So a couple of things I want you to cross out for me is this right here. This one, just cross out, refer to your 4.3 notes to help describe how to find the LCD. We are going to do that here in 4.3. So what I want you to do is, there's a couple blank spaces. Okay, I've already typed this up. So we know that to add or subtract two fractions based on your review worksheet after your Unit 3 test, we have to find the lowest common denominator, okay? So we know that to add or subtract two fractions, we need to first get a common denominator. Once you have a common denominator, you just add or subtract the numerators only, okay? So the numerators are the top terms. Now the next box says write down the steps you should take to get the least common denominator, which we cross out the 4.3 piece, and add or subtract rational expressions. First step, students, we are going to factor out your denominators. Always factor out your denominators. Step number 2, state the exclusions, okay? If applicable, if we have variables, then we must state the exclusions because we don't want the denominators to be 0 ever. Then we go and find the lowest common denominator. To find the lowest common denominator, whatever we multiply to the bottom, we must multiply to the top. So step number 4, multiply the numerator by the same factor that we multiply to your bottom denominator. Then step number 5, we must add or subtract whatever the question is asking, and obviously we must always simplify.